Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parashat Vayeira. We know so many stories about Avraham Avinu. Abraham, the seeker of truth. Abraham, the iconoclast. Abraham, who was estranged from his community, from his friends, from his family, from the entire population and world that he knew. Abraham, who was sentenced to death by the king of the region. He was a pillar of truth. And yet, as we open the Chumash, last week's parasha and this week's parasha, we don't find anything about the truth-seeking Abraham. The story of Avraham Avinu begins with his chesed. He was a kind man. He opened up his tent. He received guests of every sort and every type. He brought food. He went himself to the kitchen, to the fire, and he brought water to wash the feet of his guests. He tried so hard to save the community of Sodom and the people within it. Everything about Abraham that we know in the Chumash is about his kindness. What happened to his truth? Oral tradition. But what we know from the Chumash is that Abraham was a kind man. And the explanation of this is that we all need truth. We all need to seek truth and give up everything that we can to find that truth and to live according to that truth. But truth brings us to kindness. God, discovering God, finding Hashem in your life and realizing that He is the creator and that He maintains the world, brings us to be a kind person, a nice person, to honor everyone that we see, no matter who he or she is. That's the story of Avraham. His truth brought him to life. His life was a life of kindness. So for us, seek kindness. Be a nice person. Reach out to a friend. We're living in times that people feel isolated. Reach out to them. Talk to them. Make sure everyone around you is being taken care of, and don't share negativity. Don't say a bad word about another person. Every year, as we read these parshiot, I think to myself, wow, what a legacy we have. Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. Let's remember that legacy. Let's live that legacy. And let's become wonderful people. Shabbat Shalom Umevarach.